As I stood in the pristine, high-tech laboratory of the interstellar spaceship Kronos, a shiver of anticipation coursed through me. Our mission was ambitious, to explore a distant exoplanet known as Eridani 9, a world teeming with possibilities and mysteries. However, the most intriguing aspect of this journey was the time dilation factor, which meant that the moments experienced here would not align with those on Earth. I couldn't help but wonder what I'd find and what I'd leave behind. The Kronos crew consisted of 6 astronauts, handpicked for their expertise in various fields. I was Dr. Andrew Collins, a physicist, and our mission specialist. Alongside me were Commander Jackson, our fearless leader, Engineer Rodriguez, Biologist Patel, Geologist Turner, and Computer Scientist Lou. We were like a family, and the bond we'd forged during our extensive training gave us the confidence to embark on this daunting expedition. As the Kronos prepared to launch, I couldn't ignore the pang of nostalgia. I watched Earth's curvature fade into the distance through the observation deck's window, knowing that by the time we returned, the world I once knew might have moved on without us. Time dilation wasn't a concept I fully grasped until now, but it had practical implications that were impossible to ignore. Every moment we spent on Eridani 9 would translate into days, weeks, or even years on Earth. Our mission went smoothly at first. The voyage to Eridani 9 took months, and the isolation of deep space had its psychological toll. We passed the time with camaraderie, scientific experiments, and a collection of classic novels from Earth's history. Yet, as we drew closer to our destination, time dilation began to manifest its eerie effects. The planet Eridani 9 was located near a massive black hole, a region of intense gravitational forces. As we descended toward the planet's surface, I watched in amazement as the clock in the laboratory ticked at a noticeably slower pace compared to Earth time. It was like a living paradox, a stark reminder that we were defying the laws of physics. We established our base camp on Eridani 9 and began our exploration. The landscape was otherworldly, with towering crystalline formations, exotic flora, and a vibrant, iridescent sky. Every discovery was a triumph, but it came at a price. For every day we spent on the planet, weeks passed back on Earth. As the months rolled on, we faced a disconcerting truth. We'd aged only a few weeks, but the world we'd left behind had shifted dramatically. News from Mission Control was sporadic at best, and each message was tinged with sorrow. Our families, once so close, were now distant memories. My parents had passed away, and the relationships my friends had with their loved ones had changed in profound ways. Commander Jackson grappled with the guilt of making the decision to embark on a mission with such time dilation effects. We were the pioneers of a new era, but we were also the victims of a timeless paradox. Lou, our computer scientist, struggled to process the data delays, knowing that her wife had missed the birth of their child. Patel, the biologist, felt the absence of her family keenly, and Turner, the geologist, grieved for the niece he had never met. As our mission progressed, the strange temporal anomalies on Eridani 9 only added to our disquiet. We witnessed plants that grew at a rate we couldn't comprehend and local animals that appeared to defy the laws of physics. It was as if time on this planet had its own unpredictable rhythm, and we were mere guests in a realm we could never fully comprehend. One day, while conducting an experiment near a particularly enigmatic crystal formation, a blinding light enveloped me. It was as though I had been transported to another dimension. The temporal anomalies escalated, and I found myself experiencing fragments of the past, present, and future simultaneously. I could see the births and deaths of stars, the rise and fall of civilizations, and the fleeting moments of happiness and sorrow of countless beings. The experience was overwhelming, leaving me with a profound understanding of the interconnectedness of time and the universe. Upon my return to the Kronos, I shared my revelation with the crew. The knowledge that time was an ever-flowing river, and we were but fleeting ripples upon its surface, filled us with a sense of awe and humility. We continued our mission with a renewed purpose, embracing our role as explorers and time travelers. As we finally prepared to leave Eridani 9, we knew that the world we left behind would be drastically different from the one we remembered. We had become time travelers, forever bound by the paradox of our journey. The Kronos lifted off, and I looked out the window one last time, knowing that our homecoming would be an adventure of its own, a journey through the shifting sands of time.